In the book of Exodus, when provisions are made for God's tabernacle, which is the tent where he would live among men, the divine presence was indicated by a perpetual light, even as it is before our own tabernacle in the Lady Chapel here in church, where I'm recording this. A light shines to show the presence of the Blessed Sacrament. Just like in the book of Exodus in the tabernacle, the divine presence indicated by a perpetual light. And the Israelites were asked to bring olive oil, it says, crushed for the light, so the lamp may always burn. Now, the sages of Israel compared the olive to the Jewish people. Why? A 3rd century rabbi, Joshua ben Levi explains, just as an olive is at first bitter, then sweet, so Israel suffers in the present, but great good is stored up for them in the time to come. So the idea is that if you eat an olive, pick an olive from an olive tree, if you're on holiday, and it's not ripe, you eat it and it's bitter. Later, it becomes more palatable. So just as an olive is at first bitter, then sweet, so Israel suffers in the present, but great good is stored up for them in the time to come. This is the hope of Israel, the longing of Israel. And Joshua ben Levi says, and just as the olive only yields its oil by being crushed, so Israel fulfills its potential in Torah, the law, only when pressed by suffering. In Holy Week, we accompany Jesus, the light of the world, and he is about to be crushed, so that his radiance, eclipsed for an instant on Good Friday, may shine forever. And we profess our readiness to follow him. For light to shine, something has to be crushed. That's how it is. That's how olive oil, becomes something that can light a lamp. Becomes that oil by being crushed. That's how it is. As we enter Holy Week, let us offer our lives as fuel for the flame of God's love, that it may burn brightly in this place, even in our present darkness. Amen.